Multiple trade rumors are surrounding an MLB involving Dylan Beavers and Heston Kjerstad. And what does Framer Valdez have to do with these trade rumors, and how would it impact the rest of the Baltimore's future in 2025 and beyond? Welcome to Orioles Digest. I'm your host, Kam Brice. And like I say in every video, hit that subscribe button. Guys, we're so close, almost at 1,000 subscribers. If you are a part of this percentage, let's change that today. Hit that subscribe button. Come join Orioles Digest. We're giving you daily updates about the Baltimore Orioles every single day that you don't want to miss. Now, we have a lot to talk about on today's episode of Orioles Digest, and one recent trade rumor that's circling around the MLB involving the Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles might have a possible trade on the way. What could it be? In a recent article with Fansided, Zach Presnell put out a piece involving that the Astros and the Orioles could possibly do a deal involving Framer Valdez. And in this title, you see the Astros and Orioles trade would help the Astros find money to bring back Alex Bregman. Now we know that the Astros have offered Alex Bregman an extension contract to come back, and he has rejected it multiple times. It's because they're not meeting his market demand. And simply, the Astros don't have that much money. The Baltimore Orioles trade outfielder Heston Kjerstad and outfielder Dylan Beavers to receive left-handed pitcher Framer Valdez. This would be an amazing trade for the Baltimore Orioles. They have a surplus of outfielders right now. And in their future, they're thinking of guys like Vance Honeycutt and Enrique Bradfield Jr., their center fielder and right fielder for future times. And you have so many other guys that are getting old, like Cedric Mullins. You have Colton Cowser, who's going to stay. You have Tyler O'Neill, who we don't know what his future is going to be like. If he can prove himself to be an all-star type of everyday outfielder this year, I think he'll accept that player option next year, and then the Baltimores will have to worry about that. But for right now, Enrique Bradfield Jr. and Vance Honeycutt is the future of your outfield. This deal is so interesting. It would help the Houston Astros out so much. The Orioles would take the remainder of Valdez's contract. They would take on all the cap hit and everything. And the Astros will have more money to give Alex Bregman. And you're also giving Heston Kjerstad and Dylan Beavers, who Heston Kjerstad is an MLB ready level player. You can insert him to the lineup. Dylan Beavers, you can buy him to spring training, or you could also put him in the MLB. But he will be MLB ready level soon. You could have him in AAA, do whatever you want. But I think this is a good deal. The Orioles are not giving up much. Like I said before, the outfield room is so crowded, and later in this video, we'll talk more about the Orioles outfield room and what they could do in the foreseeable future. But for right now, I think this is a good deal. You have a rotation of Grayson Rodriguez, Valdez, Zach Eflin, Dean Kramer, Sagano. That's a very good 1 through 5. And you still have Povich. You still have other guys. Charlie Morton, who I'm pretty sure will be in that 5-4 spot. Go to a 6-man rotation that won't allow Grayson Rodriguez to have so much time in the mound. He could focus on developing. And throughout the past couple years of his career, he's been hurt so many times. So now he can go through a full season without having to worry about any setbacks. But I still think this is a good trade. I think the Orioles should make a trade for ace caliber pitcher or starting pitcher to bolster their rotation. But if they don't, I still think this team can win a playoff series. It just depends on how the offensive guys step up. The young guys like Jackson Holliday, Gunnar Henderson, Jordan Westberg, Adley Rutschman, they all have to take that next big jump to help this team reach their next goal. So we're going to get into the Baltimore outfielder, and so many people are questioning, why do they have so many outfielders on this team? So let's just take a look at all the outfielders the Baltimore Orioles have. Daz Cameron, Dylan Carlson, Colin Cowser, Heston Kjerstad, Ramon Loriziano, who they just picked up yesterday, Cedric Mullins, Tyler O'Neill. They have so many outfielders. This is kind of crazy. And you have so many spots in the minor leagues for guys to develop and prospects to go up that none of these guys will have spots in the minor league as an everyday player. They'll probably be on the bench. So this has got me thinking, could we see a trade coming soon? It has to be. We have to see a move for Heston Kjerstad coming soon. It just doesn't make sense for the Baltimore's to go out, sign all these guys for depth. You're going to have 7 to 8 outfielders on your 40-man roster competing for a spot the whole season. That's just not what is going to happen. I know the Baltimore Orioles need depth, but this might be too much depth unless Mike Elias has a plan. And I hope he trades a guy like Heston Kjerstad because I believe Heston Kjerstad deserves the opportunity in a different organization that can give him consistent playing time because he won't find it here. We saw the Baltimore Orioles go out and get Tyler O'Neill. I want to ask you guys this question. If the Orioles believe Heston Kjerstad could be a future star for this team, why would they go out and get Tyler O'Neill? Why not just make Kjerstad your everyday starter? Why not just make him earn it in spring training and then make him your everyday starter? They don't believe in him that he could be that guy. I don't believe he could be that guy for the Orioles. He just hasn't been healthy. He hasn't been productive when he's been healthy. And when given small opportunities, he's came through. But then there's other times where he's looking good, then he gets hurt, he comes back up, goes down to triple A, he comes back up to the MLB and it's kind of slow. So it's a weird situation that Heston Kjerstad is in, just like Connor Norby was in, Kyle Stowers, Dale Hall, all those different guys when they moved on, they started to find success. I think Heston Kjerstad needs to follow that plan, go to a different team. I would love to see him go to the Cleveland Guardians and give everyday single opportunity because I think he has the talent, but he won't get his opportunities in Baltimore no matter what, even though Anthony Santander is gone. So that's the major news we have about the Baltimore Orioles. I talked about a trade proposal involving Dylan Beavers, Heston Kjerstad, for Framer Valdez from the Houston Astros. I also talked about the surplus of outfielders the Baltimore Orioles have. We hope Mike Elias makes a move pretty soon. The Baltimore Orioles time is winding down. Spring training is almost here. Pitchers and catchers report next week. So we'll keep you updated on the Orioles Digest every single day. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and don't miss out on any Orioles content that we have.